Hi guys and welcome back, and in today's video it's part 2 of the NEC Caravan and Motorhome show in 2019. So let's go and see what is coming up in this part 2. Adria Astella Grant. It's like a house, this van. Can't tell you a price in a minute because we haven't got one because it hasn't made it to the UK yet. But it's like a house. We've actually got a full-size sofa which feels like, well, feels like a sofa you get from like DFS. Big place to put your TV. A big folding table here. Place for your television over there on the mount. Some nice stools that you can sit round the table, etc. Large double door here.
It's like a patio door, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is. Wine cabinet for, well, all your wine and wine glasses and bits. All a nice glass cupboard. This has got Audi wet central heating. This is basically a seasonal pitched fan. Obviously, the Dometic dual-way opening fridge, as we see on most caravans these days. Large sliding mirror, which reveals loads of cupboards. That is a really very cool idea. Swiveling worktop extension, which is very, very clever indeed. Bit disappointing we've only got 3 gas burners. I would have liked an electric hot plate, but then it is Adria and that is what they do. Large cupboards in here. With no handles. Massive drawers. Big sink, with a cover over the top. Positive catched cupboards. And we're using the Hafele cupboards, and they feel really, really sturdy. Small cupboard over the top on gas struts. The Thetford combination oven and grill in there. Again, I'd have liked a bigger oven, but it's how it is, unfortunately. Open this up. Large cupboard in there to put all your, well, your bits and bobs that you would have. This is your wardrobe in here. This also houses the Audi wet central heating boiler reservoir. Now we're now going to move on to the bathroom, which in my opinion is the best part of this caravan. I think this can even rival some flats. The biggest shower ever, with this huge folding door. Headroom is a premium, but I've got enough and I'm 6'2". This is not an eco-camo shower shed. No, this is just a domestic shower head. But yeah, it's big enough to sing with and do whatever you need to do with. Got a nice Audi wet central heating boiler in here as well, so you can keep nice and toasty. Just fold that back. Small step down onto the lovely floor. Massive sink with tap. Set the T250 loop as is always. And again we've got the sliding mirror, which also doubles up as a cover for the mirror, the window, which is frosted. We're running a sliding door on the bathroom here, and it looks really chic with all the all looking really, really good. We'll just open that up again, and then moving back into the last part of the caravan, the bedding area. Oh, amazing mattress and also it's height adjustable, so you can sit up and read. Selection of light switches to the right of me. Door to partition off. There is storage under this bed. It's place to put your tea, coffees and your books and your phones, USB ports and somewhere to put them. There's a TV point over there and really ergonomic net curtains. So that was the Adria Astella Grande. Now what do I think of it? Now if you're touring with this caravan, I wouldn't recommend it because you have to, it's too heavy and too large to tow on UK roads without a special licence. You have to tow it with only certain vehicles, such as a commercial vehicle, such as a transit van or a large pickup. If you're a caravan site warden, I can imagine this would be absolutely perfect. Or you have a seasonal pitch and your caravan doesn't move, I can imagine this is absolutely perfect. So, as a tourer, don't recommend it, but as a seasonal pitched caravan, I think it's absolutely beautiful. This is the Swift Eccles 530. That used to be the Sterling brand, but Swift decided to drop the Sterling name in favour of its own name. This is the 100th year anniversary model. So this is the side dinette model of the Eccles, which is the 530 as I've said, and it's really modern. Obviously the kitchen, as this is only a 4-berth, it's got a massive kitchen with incredible workspace. Really good for the size of this van. Big sink, Thetford dual fuel hob as in this spec of caravan. The smaller the Dometic fridge down here. We've got the cupboards and microwave over the top. Moving further up, we've got a selection of cupboards here. Large cupboards in there, and the big skylight. Pulling back, we've got obviously the sofas, and in my opinion, I think these are a little hard, but again, that's personal opinion. Swinging round, we've got the side dinette, and that is able to seat 2 people very comfortably, which is brilliant, and a bunk bed that goes over the top. Obviously the full Swift command system over the top, where you can run your pump, your awning light, all that kind of thing. All the wet central heating there. And taking a look into the bathroom, straight in front of us we've got a nice mirror, which is there. Frosted window, which is brilliant to see. Thetford loo. An absolutely cavernous in there. Wardrobe. An absolutely huge wash basin and a large shower with the Eco Camel Orbit shower head.
How scary. So this is the Swift Tiki Sport 560 Lounge, and the reason why it's called a lounge is because we've got 2 parallel seating areas here to create your lounge effect. And of course you can turn these very comfortable cab seats round as well, which are really supportive actually. I think I could quite get used to sitting in this. It's very nice. It comes in around about just over £67,000. So quite a lot of money, to be fair. Certainly more than I could afford at the moment. But we thought we'd have a look at this motorhome today because, as you're probably aware, Jo loves motorhomes and she's really trying to get me to go and get one eventually. So that might happen one day, who knows. Anyway, as per usual, with most Swift vans, in fact probably with all Swift vans, we've got the positive catches on the lockers, which obviously when you're travelling along at speed in a motorhome, obviously not doing over the speed limit, then you don't want things to fall out, obviously. It's got the Fiat Ducato engine. Not sure which one it is. I'm sure Oliver can tell you exactly what that one is.
It's the 2.3 diesel with the 150 horsepower, and that can be upgraded to 180 horsepower if wanted. All right, nice little flip up area here, so you can create a larger workspace if you want to. Don't know how that goes down, so we'll leave that alone. Aldi luxury central heating system with the control panel up here. And I think interesting actually, it's got a low 12 volt consumption, so obviously when you're running just off the battery, you don't want that to go flat, obviously, because you're going to use this as a vehicle as well. Then that's perfect. Moving across to the kitchen, so round circular stainless sink, and actually this is nice because this is embedded inside the worktop. Very good, Swift. I like it. Nice finishing touches. Suitable area for putting your plates in. So that's fine, no troubles there. Microwave, possibly a little bit too high, but I guess you're going to have to compromise somewhere, particularly if you're going to put it above the cooker, which has got the single electric hob and 3 gas burners, and the usual that you'd expect with the grill and the full oven at the bottom. Full-size Dometic fridge, which opens both ways, so we'll open it this way for the purposes of the video. So plenty of room in there. And of course we can do the same with the freezer as well, so we can open it from both sides. Very clever in these types of vans these days. Quite a long cupboard in here, put the table in, no worries with that. And of course we can make the bedroom area private if we want to, away from the rest by shutting this up. All good. Oliver's lying on the bed. He looks very comfortable there. This is an arrangement which obviously means that you're going to compromise a little bit. It's not a full double bed because you've got the cut-off area in the corner, and you'll see that on the video and probably in the stills in a moment. And then if we move into the bathroom, it's the usual arrangement you'd expect to see in most vans, although I would say it's probably a little bit difficult to get in. The way that it's very close to that bed, you can't open that door at all. Anyway, so interesting sink. So not the usual circular arrangement. This one's a bit of an odd shape, but fits obviously nicely with you getting into this area. Usual cupboard space for putting all your bits and bobs in, your fineries. And then I'm just going to trip into the shower, shall I? It's quite a step up there. That is, isn't it? It's
yeah.
Kind of
yeah, that's a
oval shape, isn't it?
Absolutely. But actually, that's not a very deep shower. I don't think I could fit in that at all. Well, I can, obviously, but wow. So it's a nice van, but there's a few compromises, I would say. So I guess if you want a bigger van, then you're going to have to go for a longer leg.
So guys, that is part 2 of the NEC finished. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 3. Alright, bye!